Okay, so we're going to talk now about decreasing 2 stitches at a time instead of 1 stitch. So a knit 3 together is going to be similar to a knit 2 together, but it's going to get rid of 2 stitches. So we're going to knit all 3 together, and it's going to mirror an SSSK. So our knit 3 together is going to lean to the right. And so when we come in here, and I will tell you, when you start to do these, you're going to really start wanting to look at the types of needles that you're using, and the sharper points are going to be easier. So when you're knitting the 3 together, you're going to come into all 3 of those stitches at one time, come in and do that decrease, and you're going to see it leans to the right. If I'm throwing, that's going to look like coming into all 3 of them, coming around and under and off, and again, they're leaning to the right. In SSSK we are going to slip 3 stitches individually, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to come into all 3 of those stitches with my left hand needle, and I'm going to knit my back needle. And you can see I've got a very definite lean to the left. If I'm throwing, it's going to look similar. Slip, 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 slipping them all knitwise, inserting my left hand needle into the front of those, and knitting that back needle. Oops. And now knitting that back needle, and you can see I'm again making sure that I'm staying on the tips until I go to make the full size of that stitch, just to make sure I'm not stretching them out. I'm sorry that you can sometimes hear my sweet dog Mikey in the background. He has turned into quite a talker with his age. So we looked at an SSK versus a knit 3 SSSK versus a knit 3 together, but you're also going to see sometimes an SK2PO, which is a left leaning decrease. But you see a little bit more of the legs than the SSSK. So again, SSSK is knit 1 or slip 1, 2, and 3 individually, pop into all 3 of those, and work them together. In SK2PO is you're going to slip 1, you're going to knit 2 stitches together, and then you're going to pass your slip stitch over, like that. And so again, you can see they lean, both of them lean to the left, but you have a little bit of a bulkier lean to the left with the SSSK than you do with the SK2PO. Or in other words, slip 1, knit 2 together, pass your slip stitches over. Okay, so just let me show you that last one more time throwing. We're going to slip 1, we're going to knit 2 stitches together, and we are going to pass that first slip stitch over. All right, so an SK2PO differs from an S2KPO. So this is slip 1, knit 2 together, pass your slip stitch over. This one is actually a center double decrease. So this is slip 2 stitches knitwise together, knit 1, pass your slip stitches over. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to slip these 2 together, almost like I'm going to come in for a knit 2 together. I'm slipping them together, I'm knitting 1, and I'm passing those 2 over. This is my favorite decrease because it looks like it's just coming straight up the middle. So it's a beautiful decrease. I'm going to take it out and show it to you. Since I'm running out of room here, I'm going to show it to you throwing. Again, your yarn's going to go in your right hand then. You're going to slip those 2 stitches together as if you were knitting them together, right? So knitwise, knit 1 and pass those 2 slip stitches together over. If you do it in any other order than what we just said, it is not going to work. So again, you're going to slip the 2 stitches together, knit 1 stitch, and pass your slip stitches over. And that will give you a center double decrease. It is often referred to as a CD or a CDD as well. Each of these decreases eliminates 2 stitches. So you're right, leaning to the right, this is your choice. Leaning to the left, you have a little bit bulkier, a little less bulky. These 2 match each other really, really well. And if you're doing a center double decrease, especially in lace where you want it coming straight up the middle, you're going to choose an S2KPO. Thanks so much.